update for this Thursday, and we're at the 24th of March, 2022, 8:35 a.m. So before I go anywhere, you know today's going to be at 12:15 when I open up, and that's Central Time, our chat room. So how do you get into it if you haven't gotten the invite, because there's no more going out? It's pretty simple. Just follow my finger, take your cursor straight on up here. If you're watching us in these videos, move up there, and what should happen, you'll see an icon, fill out the form. Once you do so, that's your registration form. Once it's submitted, what happens is you'll get back your user ID and your password. There's also a link there with my email address. A number of you have given me charts to bring up during this. I will do so. Don't try to give me spiders and ETFs during the show. It's too hard to call them up. Futures I've got set, but I've already gotten from you tremendous amount of the spider ETFs and stocks that you want me to cover. So those are all being built in. You have about 3 hours, and then after that, I'm just not going to look at those emails. So we had a huge break yesterday in the stock market. We had a good-sized bounce, and now we're starting to slip back, which is interesting because we had some bullish data. Before I go anywhere, look at the jobless claims. This is a stellar number. Down 28,000, you're under 200,000 claims now. And look at the huge drop that's going on in the weekly claims. That's down to 211K at 3.5 million. Last week they were at 1.419. Absolutely in the right way. In just a little bit here, we're going to get at 8:45 the preliminary March manufacturing and service sector PMIs. We get later in the morning around 9:30, we're going to get the natural gas draws. The Kansas City manufacturing composite and business activity indexes will come out today at 10 o'clock. And just now, as part of these NATO G7 meetings that President Biden is attending, the U.S. Secretary just moments ago announced new sanctions on Russia's defense industrial base, finally including Duma members and the CEO of Sberbank. So they're hitting everything, and they have to. I mean, if you take a look at Mariupol, how could you not think this is a war crime? I give up. There's something wrong with the world. And again, my chuckle of the day yesterday, and I appreciate this, was with the Russian ambassador to Indonesia saying that Putin is going to be attending the G20. I hope he does, and I hope everybody snubs him. Good rally in the gold. Now, you need to close strong in the gold today for the breakout. You got to close, say, over the 1960 level. Do that, and I think the market's on its way nicely back to the upside. Look at this copper market. It doesn't back off. You're sitting here in the 480s. It doesn't hurt to see everybody going back to work. They don't have money. As those jobless claims fall, that helps that market. On the energies, here you are in the May. Brent, you got up to 123.70. You've fallen $3 from there. Okay, you're at a point where this market's going to have trouble holding some of these numbers. Bitcoin now goes off the board. So we say goodbye to March. We'll move on to the next month. And notice what's going on the interest rates. They are again climbing. So that climb, it's giving the dollar a little bit of a bid here. You're seeing that the pound is down, the euro is down, and you're unchanged in the Canadian dollar on it. On the grain market, wheat's slipping back. Now, there'll be a point here where the market has to shift gears from Ukraine and the grain markets and start looking at U.S. plantings, because we already are done for all purposes with South America. Now it's about what our farmers are going to plant, what they're able to do. We know that in Ukraine, they're going to probably lose half the plantings. I mean, it's a war-torn country. Russia can't be counted on for grain exports, and Russia's starting to threaten a lot with their energy exports as well. So it gets very, very interesting as we go through all this. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to get this. I think I went too far. Now, there we are. If you haven't tried my full research, let me tell you the fun of it. Twice a day, Monday through Friday, actually it's once on Friday, but twice a day, Monday through Thursday, once on Friday, and once on Sunday night, I write my commentary on the market. I write it in a way that it's quick reading, but right to the point. I give you the reports that have come out, the reaction, how we're viewing the reaction, upcoming reports, and then market ideas that I'm seeing in the market with my 53 years of trading experience. So I think that offers you an awful lot in ways you don't see it. You can tie this in with the Linn research. We probably have 100 research reports a day, I'm guessing. But it's in everything. I don't care if it's a dairy product you're looking at, the meats, the grains, the soft markets, the financial markets, be it the stock indices, interest rates, option strategies, spread strategies, what the cash markets are doing. You put this together and you have an arsenal that you need to look at the markets. How do you get all this? It's so simple. Simply go to our website under free offers on the top left. It's all there. Just fill everything out. And I want to remind you, I hope to see you today at 12:15. Move your cursor up here, and that'll get you there if you haven't registered yet. I'm Ira. You have a good day.